Hello, my makeup loving friends. Welcome back. It's been another week and we have another week's worth of makeup. With me, I have, and it is hard to recognize who each of us are. I'm obviously Teresa because I'm the one who's talking. I have Tia with me as a pink alien. It's amazing. And I have the lovely Daniela who goes by Cosmic Peaches on Instagram. Looking fabulous. And we have Elena who just didn't bother putting on makeup today. This is just her au natural.
Teeth are all yellow. Excuse me.
Yeah. You know, you'd think in LA that you would have tried that teeth whitening thing, but you know. Anyways, you know the drill. Each of these people have their own socials. I will put down Elena and Tia's Patreon down in the description box. I'm going to put Daniela's Instagram as well because she hasn't got a YouTube yet, but she will. And it's all very exciting. But yes, I mean, let's just get straight into it. A huge thank you to Brianna, Becky, Ali, Gillian, Paula, Franca, Hannah, Chrissy, Amina, Missy, Jade, Tia, Rebecca, Daniela, Matty, Angela, Eve, Amy, Anna, Gina, Callie, Missa, Laurie, Sarah, Haley, Svetlana, Jenny, Samantha, Cairo, Natalia, Sophie, Crystal, Cheryl, Kylie, Beth, Sylvia, and Kristen. Huge thank you to all of you for tagging me in things. You know the drill. It makes it easier, and I'm lazy and I want to have things made as easy as possible for myself. Also a big thank you to my Patreons as per usual for being an immense support, and congratulations to Dewey Liz, who was one of my Patreons, and she won this month's giving back competition, and she well, not competition, giveaway, and she elected to go for the Lois Cosmetics Gone Rogue palette. A wise choice, ma'am. A wise choice.
That's a good choice.
It is a damn good one. Happy birthday to Kylie. She, of course, has her own YouTube channel. I'm going to link her down below. Do follow her. And yeah, happy birthday, Kylie. If you can't tell, this week's look is sci-fi. Hence this, whatever it is. Of course, my Patreons have had a go at it as well, so I'm going to show you their looks along with their Instagrams. We have some general announcements because, you know, this little makeup pieces of news. So this week there was some very shady dealings with Sosu. And they basically were releasing the Urban Bible palette?
The Urban Bible.
Yeah, and that had been done in collaboration with Kylie MUA, who is an Irish YouTuber, very talented. And they had taken her name off it and hadn't told her about this. Now, obviously, this led to massive backlash, with even Stacey Marie getting involved and being like, no, this is really shady. And since then, since all of that kicked off, Sosu have since said they are pulling the palette and they're not going forward with it, which, I mean, what is there to be said? They have really shot themselves in the foot, in my opinion. People will remember this. Like
I understand that in a business sense they had the right to pull the palette back because they owned the rights, but the way they went about it without contacting Kaylee, without any of that, was just so shady and disrespectful, considering the heart and soul she put into that. Like, from a business point of view, it makes sense. From a business point of view, for community, it was just asking for trouble. It really, like, so many people just didn't. I don't think anyone liked it. I don't think anyone agreed. Some of the comments I saw, like, and you know, Instagram, we're getting like 4,000 likes per comment per image, because I know they've put up 3 different pictures of the Urban Bible, and not only that, people were commenting that the makeup artists that were using it in their stories, they didn't credit them, or the images of the makeup looks, they didn't credit the artists in those makeup looks either that they used to promote the palette.
The whole thing was so bad. I'm thinking, like, what did they expect? And collaboration with somebody, got to be some kind of communication.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyways, look, it is what it is. We'll see how that all goes, but it was super shady. Beauty Bay have now added Smashbox to their site, and then Juvia's Place, they obviously left Beauty Bay not that long ago. You can't buy Juvia's Place on there anymore, but it seems that they are coming out with their own UK store. Now, they have been threatening this for a long time. but it looks like this is actually going to happen. So
It finally made it out of New Jersey.
yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, I think that's a good move for them. I'm looking forward to that because it's a pain trying to buy from the US. So I'm happy with that. But that's it in terms of the actual announcements. We're going to get into the new makeup releases and chat about the stuff that I got tagged in an awful lot, because really you guys dictate what it is that we're going to talk about, because if I get a lot of tags on something, that's the stuff we end up talking about. The first thing is Makeup Revolution. They have a super dewy stippling brush, but they've also come out with 5 new super dewy liquid blushes in 5 shades, and they are £5 each.
Oh, I love those.
Good job, Revolution. Good job for bringing something interesting. Like, oh my God, there's been such a long time waiting. Like, then to come out something that interests me. I really want to buy a couple of those. Yeah. They look amazing.
I haven't had Revolution haul like in months because nothing looks interesting.
Yeah, I think that's like really quite good for them. And I think like there's been such a trend towards liquid blushes in the last while, and lots of brands are coming out with them. So I think they're at least somewhat keeping their finger on the pulse for that. So I think that's smart. And they have a 3 for 2 on at the moment.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I just think for a change, they're not ripping off someone else.
Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
No.
You are capable of original thought. I knew it. You are a real boy.
I also like those palettes, Dillo. Those palettes look amazing.
Okay, so this is the XX Revolution. They're coming out with their Luxe eyeshadow palettes. They're £16 each. Now they're claiming that the one on the left is for goths. I'm sorry, what?
I actually read their thing, and it's more like a e-girl, you know, that trend that it's
like
going
emo.
on. Yeah, that uses a lot of like pinks, and that actually makes sense for that, but it's not for goths.
No, I was like, what is this? What fresh hell is this?
I like the pink one, but I have so many palettes that look like that.
Yeah, and I guarantee, like, they are ripping themselves off because this looks like Revolution Pro. Like, I'm looking at that.
That's what I thought. I thought it was Pro.
It's XX Revolution.
Yeah.
I look at it and I don't feel like they haven't released this before.
Yeah, but you see, this is the thing. They are proving they don't need that sub-brand. Because they keep duping themselves. They claimed when they were coming out with XX Revolution, this is going to be something different. And it did look initially like, oh, this is going to be a little bit something different.
Yeah.
And then they just went, no. Anyways, I don't find it interesting. I feel like this has been done 1,000 times before. This was not necessary. It doesn't add anything new. I mean, look, I don't want to think about it anymore, and I just want to move on with my life. This is Proper Beauty. They're coming out with 7 new shades. They came out for the first time in summer of last year, and they came out with a whole nude bullet lipstick collection. It's a Black-owned brand, and actually when the Black Lives Matter was at its height, she really put her money where her mouth was, and she had it so that 50% of the proceeds of her lipsticks were going towards Black Lives Matter charities. And for a startup business to do that, I thought that was pretty incredible, because that's hard. You know, in the first year, you're hoping to break even, and within the first month or two, she was already, you know, trying to help in some way. But she has 7 red lipsticks, and they are $12 each, which I think is a good price.
Also, for the variety and nice rich tones. Like,
I like the orange
you can say
one.
that you can release 7 reds for deeper skin tones, but these actually look like 7 different reds.
Yeah.
Which I really like.
I really like the orangey one on the middle. Looks really nice.
It's very easy to come out with, say, X amount of reds and then have them all look very similar. We've seen this several times before.
Yeah.
Like, that shade is duping that one, and you're not going to be able to tell the difference between that one and that one when it's on the lips. But actually, each of those 7 shades are distinct enough from each other that you could differentiate. So I think this was a very smart release. And not only that, not only are they $12, but if you use the code Agnieszka, which I'll put down below in the description box, you'll get 15% off.
That's really good.
So
affordable.
I think
really
nice. I think that's damn good. I have to
look very pretty. Yeah. Even I don't like red that much, but you got me into it. So I'm into it. I like a couple of them.
Yeah. And like I said, she has a nude collection already. So
that's where I'll be going.
I'm just saying, I
Yeah.
like this. I think this is a really smart little release. So well done. Last week, then, we sneak peeked that House Labs was coming out with something. And shortly after we had filmed, I found out it was this. It's brow pencils. Now, personally, I'm not really that bothered about brow pencils. But what I do have to say is I like that there are red shades for redheads. It's very difficult to get brow pencils for redheads.
They have a good collection of different colors. They actually have like grays, really cool tone, a lot of like blondes and like warm blondes also. If you like a strawberry blonde, you can. I think it's a good. I like the range of colors. How much are these?
$20.
$20. I'm like,
yeah. Anytime I see anything from House Labs, I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. Then I look at the price and I'm like, oh, that's a bit much.
Yeah.
Like if that was $15, then I'd kind of be like, okay, maybe a bit pricey, but I can justify. But I mean, I'm sure people will come up with the argument of, oh, Benefit have that are this price and this price and this price, but at the same time, Benefit are a very well-known brand and are known for their brow products. So would you go with somebody that is like a staple in the community, or are you going to go with this?
For the wild card.
Yeah, and I mean, $20, it is a lot. Now, like I said, I'm very happy with the inclusive range of colors, because usually when you see brow products come out, they're like, here's various shades of brown and a couple of blondes, and that's it. It doesn't make me want to tear my eyes out, which is nice.
For the fans of the Gaga, they're gonna buy everything.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely for the Gaga fans. This next one is the Hat of Couture. I got tagged mercilessly in this. This is available in Walmart. So, Elena, if you don't get this, I'll be annoyed. This is... no, I'm not doing that to you, Elena. Don't worry. This is Taste Beauty NYC, and it's their Rugrat collection, because apparently everyone's been looking for that. What? So they have this eyeshadow palette, which is like Angelica, but
it's like, thanks, I hate it.
Yeah,
I hate it.
But $12.99.
In Soviet Union, we did not have Rugrats, and I've got one thing to say about this. Hold on.
Is that a flushing toilet?
Yeah.
That's fair.
I have to say that the lip gloss packaging gives me like something of my childhood. Do you remember those candy things?
Yeah. Dispensers. That's what. Yeah.
I'm not like. It's like a sentimental thing for me. I'm like, oh, that's. But I don't like. I wouldn't buy this. No.
I'm confused about the difference in price, because you've the lip gloss Chucky and Reptar. They're both $7.99, but then the Tommy lip gloss is $4.97. Is that
so weird?
Clear one. Very weird.
That's so weird.
It's the ugliest one as well.
It's so bad. So then the next thing we have, this is from Notoriously Morbid. They have the A2 palette, and that is $54.99. There's 4 mattes and 8 shimmers, which does include some duochromes. They are apparently only making 100 of those palettes, which I think is a bit odd. And apparently the shades are also available in press singles. So if you like them, you can get them not in the palette. They're $6.99 for the mattes and $7.99 for the singles.
That's gonna be so much more expensive.
Exactly.
It's gonna like tease people with the palette, and then like those who can't get it have to get it for a lot more money. I don't like that. I don't like that.
It just sounds a bit half-assed.
It does, doesn't it? And then they have the You Live, You Die pressed highlighter. That's $17.99. And they say if you would like to only receive the pan and not the compact, just leave us a message in the comments, which is okay.
It just sounds like they're being lazy.
Do you get money off them?
We know we'd rather not give you the extra bits because it saves us a bit of cash. Just buy what you want. The singles are there. Just like...
Yeah. And then I do like that green lipstick. It's called Remember Nothing. But I did read in the comments that is 3 coats to come. And that's $17.99.
Not worth it.
Not worth it.
Not worth.
This next one then is from Carolina Herrera, and this is a liquid lipstick collection. So apparently you can detach the handles. They're $11 a piece, and you can get them in Lion, Beetle, or Turtle. You can get the vinyl finish liquid lipsticks in 7 different shades. They're $25 each, or the corduroy finish liquid lipsticks, $25 a piece, and they are in 13 shades. I really like the detachable handles.
I like the packaging. It's so cute.
It looks so
Give
pretty.
me like Pat McGrath, but a bit more extra.
Yeah. And actually a little bit more affordable, which is quite interesting. And I like.
So what are you gonna do with those detachable thingies then?
I would imagine that you could probably attach it to any other of her liquid lipsticks from there on. Which I think is kind of a smart idea. That helps you with like customer loyalty. I think that's really quite clever.
I would kind of actually more be into it if it would like, you know what Revolution did, the you can have like the ring.
Yeah, I thought
if these would like be like rings that you can detach and then wear.
I wonder if you could.
Yeah.
Because if they are detachable, you probably could do that if you wanted.
I don't know. If it was detachable, it would probably look like a plastic child's toy.
Yeah.
It would look like crap.
I don't know. It looks really cute. I like it. I think
on the lipstick, but not on the finger.
Yeah, that's fair. And then, oh my God, Jesus, Tart, go home. Stop it. Do something new. Oh my God. Okay, look, I'm sorry, guys, but you did tag me. This is your own fault. They have, sweet, merciful Zeus. What do I even say? Right, they have the new Shape Tape Eye Cream, which is designed to prime, smooth, and reduce the appearance of fine lines. Formulated with a cocktail of squalene, vitamin B5, sodium hyaluronate, vitamin E, and peptides. So that's that weird little rollerball thingy. And then, another concealer, but it's ultra creamy in 35 shades.
I don't actually hate the ultra creamy version of the Tarte Shape Tape, because if that is more hydrating and more like, not so dry and cakey, I think it's a smart thing for them to release.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a lot of people like it.
Yeah. A lot of people hate the dry concealer.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, whenever I see it, I just always remember that Patrick Starr calls it Shark Tape.
Fair.
So I always
Shape Tape.
Yeah, Shark Tape, because he always mixes it up, so it always makes me laugh.
For me, I'm just like, and we were saying this was last week, myself and Rebecca, that we were like, Tarte must be on its last legs because it is riding on the Shape Tape thing, and like them coming out with another Shape Tape but a slightly different formula just kind of almost seems to confirm that. And I'm like, okay, I get that, concealers are generally a safe bet, but come out with something a bit interesting. Try.
I think they're incapable of doing that.
This next one is from BH Cosmetics, and basically they said that they are celebrating International Women's Day, and this is their give back eyeshadow palette. It's $19, but 100% of the net proceeds from that palette sale will be donated to Step Up Women's Network, which helps teen girls in underserved communities fulfill their full potential.
I'd buy one.
Yeah.
It looks very pretty.
It's a bit neutral for me, but I do still like it. Like, it's not a bad palette. Like the purples, it's like a mix between colorful and a neutral palette, which I think is actually quite smart for them for this release, because then they can sell more. It's not just for the colorful makeup lovers or just for the neutral people. It's for everyone, and I think it's smart.
I also think it's quite a feminine palette, like overall, so I think it fits the theme.
Yeah, and I think them going with something that's safe in option, like something that will appeal to as many people as possible, is also like indicative of them actually trying to make sure that they can generate funds for this organization, which I think is really good as well. So I'm like, I like it. Oh, this next one, God damn you. This is Melt. I say goddamn you because I'm just such a sucker for Melt.
I hate you, Melt.
Yeah, they have their Melt Cosmetics Blush Lights collection. That is apparently coming out March 12th. I don't have any information on the price, but you know it's going to be like $30 per one or something like that. So I'm like, I am deliberately like not looking at it. I'd love it, but I'm not buying it.
It does seem clean as well.
Oh, why
Looks
does it
very
look
pretty,
so...
but it's like I don't have anything of Melt, and I couldn't care less, honestly.
Yeah.
The shades, like those peachy shades, I'm like, oh, I want it, but also I can't afford it.
Yeah. Who
Like,
can
I'm like,
afford it? Who can? Like if you were watching my channel the other day, I did a live chatty get ready with me, and I had, or not get ready with me, just because I don't do anything. Just a chatty meh, and I was like swatching some new blushes I got. So I'm like, I don't need this. So, you know, but if I had unlimited funds, you know, if
You
like,
buy them all.
yeah, I would. Yeah.
I would
I just
buy
feel
every
like-
single
No
shade if I had
contest. You'd just be
unlimited.
carrying them all around going, precious.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. And I would
Shiny
regret
blush.
nothing. Just like the makeup version of Smaug, but you know, instead of gold coins, just loads of makeup and me just sitting there going, yes, yes, my pretties, yes. That's me in makeup. And I'm like, I have one face. There's only so much makeup I can use on it. Although today I did quite a bit. So fine. Yeah, I think that's smart. I love it, and I hope they keep it, and it's not one of those like, it's here for a little bit and now it's gone, because they've done that before.
Yeah, I hate that a lot of their stuff is so limited edition. I feel like they write on that thing that
the
fear of missing out that people will buy because they not gonna want to miss it because they've had such an amazing hits there, and then they're like, oh, it's limited edition.
Next thing we have then, we had talked previously that Hindash was coming out with their own beauty brand, and this is what they've come out with. This is the Beautopsy. It's a 6-pan gradient color story that is apparently inspired by a painter's palette. It's deconstructed and reassembled in a sleek contemporary multi-use product. It is $70.
Linda Holberg vibes.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
like
very Linda Holberg vibes.
I commend the idea of having a one-stop palette for the whole thing. I think that's smart. I kind of do that with a lot of my palettes as it is, though. Like I will pop into an eyeshadow palette and use it as a blush and use it as a highlighter, and sometimes like like bits of it as bronzer because I'm that sort of person. So I don't think this is necessarily like changing the world.
No,
I think it's
I wouldn't buy that for that price.
It's so boring to me.
Yeah. But a lot of people were very impressed by it, that they were like, well, this is quite interesting. And I get where they're coming from in the sense of it being multi-utility. But it's not my vibes. It's not my aesthetic. Obviously, I don't want them to not do well. I want people to do well. $70 as well. Like, it's too expensive for me.
It's a bit too much.
Next one. I mean, okay. Nobody really tagged me in this. However, I elected to put this in myself because I knew my girl Daniela was going to be on. And every time I see JD Glow, I just instantly associate it with Daniela, which is a nice
Me
thing.
too.
So when I saw this, I was like, well, I have to include it in this week's episode.
These look beautiful. Their formula is
Stunning.
astounding. Everything I own by them, I love. And I really like the green and the well, actually, I like all of them, but the green and the purple stand out the most to me there.
Oh, the blue one is so pretty also. They look like they're cream.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just the way they make their metallics. They are creamy.
Yeah.
They're just so buttery.
Even in the video where they were swatching them, it was just going on
Yeah.
so smoothly. I was like, oh.
They are like that in person, and you don't feel any texture.
It was sheer makeup.
Fantastic. And not only that, normally their big single pans are only between $7 and $9 a piece. So very affordable considering the quality and quantity that you get.
Yeah.
The only downside of the UK is shipping. It's
Elena, for the love of God, right? You can get JD Glow, no problem, because you're in the US. I don't think we can be friends unless you promise that you get something from them in the next year.
And I'll send you some recommendations.
I'm gonna go check it out.
Thank you. That's all I ask. Okay, so this next one, this is, I mean, Jaclyn Hill has been coming out with a lot of stuff. Like we talked about her bronze blush duos, was it 2 weeks ago or something like this? She is getting back on that horse and coming out with lipsticks. This time it's liquid lipstick. I have to say, like, I'm not like, I wouldn't be like a stan of Jaclyn Hill. Like, I'm not like, oh my god, she's the best thing ever. But I really commend somebody who has gone through the issue that she did with her lipsticks 2 years ago, comes back, acknowledges it. She acknowledged it in a video, like when she was releasing this or announcing this. I think that's really bloody cool to kind of go, okay, I know I had an issue with this. And you could very easily be like, I'm never going near lipsticks again. That's just something that my brand never does again. But she went and she did it. And I have to say, I think that's quite cool. I am interested.
Balls. She's got a big set of balls.
Yeah. And I like the set of it. It looks very nice. And I hope they perform well. I hope she doesn't have any issues because she really needs a break. Like, I hope she gets success with this.
And they look nice. They don't look bad.
Then the next thing we have to talk about is Maybelline. They have essentially this Sailor Moon collaboration. They have 4 of their Stay Matte liquid lipsticks, and they have a Hyper Sharp liner and the Lashionista mascara. Now they're available in Asia at the moment, but I think they are meant to be coming to the US. I think this is really cute. I like
Me too.
No, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. They're repackaging things. This is just a repackage. They already had this. Like, come on, do something new.
No, I think it's really cute. I like
it. And I think a lot of people like this formula that can't afford a high-end, long-staying lipstick.
Yeah.
And
I don't have any problems with the formula or that. Like, I like that. But I don't like that they're just doing, like, just putting a sticker on it and call it a collab. They're not even trying, you know.
Last thing we're going to talk about, I am eternally confused by this. This is Ulta, who have collaborated with Disney, because obviously Disney now owns Marvel, which weird. And this is their collaboration on WandaVision. What?
How does this represent that?
I am so confused. Where is the bright red? You know, like what?
This is a snooze fest.
It's so weird. Like none of this represents Wanda. Now, if you had said to me, this is a spring collection, then I'd be like, okay, I can see that. I can see the pinky peachy colors in the blush palette. That makes sense. That's a summery thing. And the eyeshadow palettes have that kind of pastel-y thing. Okay, I get that's spring. I suspect they just, I mean, allegedly, took what was already going to be coming out and just shoved their name onto it.
Yeah, like Maybelline before there.
She is a part of the house. And I'm liking everything. So I like it too. It looks pretty. I like pink.
I love Sadie Tia.
That's it in terms of the makeup that we're actually going to talk about in depth. We are now onto the lightning round, or as Missa did once christen it, the shitening round. So this is the stuff that just is, we're not going to get into a huge argument about. iHeart Revolution has a whole chunk of unicorn stuff because apparently unicorns are in, they're not. They have some balms in 4 different shades. They're £5 a highlighter, £6 a serum primer, that's £10, an eyeshadow palette, that's £10, a glow mist setting spray, which is £8, and a glow brush set for £15. So there you go. XX Revolution are coming out with a chunk of brushes, and they are ranging from £6 all the way up to £14 in price.
It's expensive for that.
It is very expensive. I'm
so
like,
expensive.
Who do you think you are? I could get Sigma brushes for about the same price. Then we have Mocha P Beauty. They are launching this particular palette. It is Monster Girl, and it consists of mattes and shimmers. So there you
look,
go.
neutral with 1 shade of pink.
Yay, innovative. Moira Cosmetics have their new signature ombre blusher. It's available in 8 different shades.
I really like these.
I love that.
I
like the pattern on the pan. I think it looks really cute.
Yeah.
Fenty is coming out with a new bronzer shade. This is Thick Mint. Got a new.
I'm confused. Just one.
Yeah. Well, you see, they already have an existing range of.
Yeah, I know, but it's.
Yeah, I do. Can I also just say, I think it's dodgy AF for them to have come out with an existing bronzer range and then wait and then come out with a much darker shade then, which is typical of what we've seen in the makeup industry, that they're like, quick, let's just treat the Caucasians first, and then people with darker skin tones will treat them as an afterthought. And I would have thought better of Fenty than that.
Yeah, same.
I just don't think that's a good reflection. Next thing we have then is Major Makeup Labs. They have their Vintage Glam palette, which is apparently inspired by medical advances in the 1920s. $45. I don't like it. And also I'm kind of like, I do not want to think about diseases anymore. They're also releasing a decontaminate cleansing water. We have the Anti-Gravity Nebula Glitter Lip Gloss by ZC Cosmetics, and they come in
packaging.
Yeah, then Sigma are coming out with 6 new 9 pans. They are $29 each, which is quite pricey, but I will say that apparently Sigma's eyeshadow palettes are meant to be great quality.
I can say they are. They're really nice.
Then we have Sol Body. They are apparently coming out with this new gradual face tanning moisturizer. It is $14 each. They have 2 shades. Then we have OK. So they're like Korean skincare stuff, and they are basically taking some of their staples and putting them into mini packaging. Winky Looks are coming out with the Marvelous Balm, and it's in 3 different shades. Then we have Charlotte Tilbury and her new KISSING lipstick in the shade Nude Romance. It's $37. I feel like I'm channeling Rebecca here. I love it.
I love it.
I feel like that's what she would say, because knowing her, she loves Chazza and her lipsticks, and she is a nude bish. So don't worry, Rebecca.
I feel attacked.
I understand you. No, I say nude bish with all of the love in my heart, because I actually have started liking nude lipsticks myself.
Yeah, that looks pretty.
Yeah. Then we have Morphe too. Remember when Morphe came out with their sub-brand? Yeah, I know, it was very unmemorable, but they're coming out with a concealer. It's their Hide and Peak. It's 15 shades. Not a lot of dark shades there, Morphe.
Enriched with sunflower oil.
Yes.
So basically it's using glycerin, vegetable oil, and that's just their way of making it sound fancy. Nice try.
Dior then have quite a few new things. They have their Backstage Face and Body Powder, no powder, for $40. They have the Forever Perfect Fix Setting Spray for $42. The Dior Forever Skin Veil Primer for $48. The Rouge Dior Refillable Lip Balm in $38. And they're also coming out with skincare. This is their Capture Total Super Potent Age Defying Intense Serum Package for $132.
Not gonna lie, I love the look of their powders, and as far as I'm aware, they're also talc free, so I like that a lot.
Yeah,
also,
it's very hard to get a powder with
little titanium oxide in their powders, which means very little flashback and flash photography. Their primers and their setting spray, I'd have to see the ingredients to see why it's $48, because I feel like most even high-end setting sprays usually alcohol and glycerin the first 2 ingredients, which even though they're all right ingredients, they're cheap. But the sort of mixed feelings on it all, but I love Dior-based stuff in general.
I know you do.
Use. Yeah,
that's fair. Then we have Armani. They have their Fluid Sheer Glow Enhancer Highlighter for $44, and they come in 6 different shades. And they have the Luminous Silk Glow Setting Powder, $64, and that comes in, I think, 10 shades. Jolie Beauty then have their Ethereal Pro Makeup Brush sets. So they have an eye set and they have a face set. So they're apparently vegan and cruelty-free. There you go. Kristen Lee Cosmetics, and they have their Birthday Highlighter or Eyeshadow in Shenanigans.
That's really pretty.
I like that. I love the look of that. I'm like, oh
yeah.
I would smear that on my face. We then have Juvia's Place, and they're coming out with the Nubian Glow Balms, and they're $12 each. So I think this is just an extension, because they already had some glow balms, but these are apparently some extra.
I think ones. So expensive for a balm.
Yeah. We have Ciate and their I Am a Woman palette. I don't know why it's not called I Am a Boar, but there you go. Yes, we are now missing Elena. She had to go and do Elena things. Anyways, we are continuing on. We have Makeup Maniacs, and they are coming out with a loose pigment in the shade Gemini, a candy chrome eyeshadow in the shade Cosmic Grape, and they also have the shades Twilight and Crystal Apple. There you go.
Crystal Apple looks interesting. I've not seen a shade like that before.
Yeah. Sicily Paris have their Le Phyto blushes. They're available now. They are $80 each if you're in.
Oh my God, I'm gonna get all of them because they're so affordable.
I know. Yeah.
I'm sure they've got ground up diamonds in there.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah.
We have Falana Cosmetics, and they have the Majesty collection. So it has an eyeshadow palette and 5 lash styles. We have Suko Official, and they have their smooth cover primer. It's apparently semi-sheer and leaves skin looking radiant and satiny. We have Rotten Beauty Cosmetics, and they have their magical collection, which includes 5 glosses. And they also have the magical eyeshadow palette for $24. I hate it. It burns my eyes. We have Asuri Beauty, and they have 2 shades of lipstick, and they are available now if you're interested. Haunting Beauty have their candy lip gloss, and it's apparently clear and marshmallow flavor. La Mer have the Nourishing Soft Cream Hydration Duet, and that is apparently $345. Givenchy have their Prisma Libre Skin Caring Glow Foundation in 29 shades. It's $49. In Olvidable Cosmetics, they have basically 2 25 pan shade palettes. They're $20 each, and they have 2 16 pan shadows, which are $15 each.
Not terrible prices at all.
Yeah.
I don't hate the 16 pan one with the greens and blues.
Yeah, fair. We then have the L&B Boutique and Cosmetics. They have the Dirty Little Secret eyeshadow palette. It is $40, and it has 12 duochrome eyeshadows.
That's okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Swatches don't look that great.
Yeah, it looks a bit tame.
We then have Live Glam, which I thought when I saw this, it was like one of the She Glam, Shein's eyeshadow palettes, but it's not.
I was gonna say it looks so much like She Glam.
But it's not. This is the Live Glam, and it's the Taco Tuesday eyeshadow palette, and it is $19.99. We have Star Gem Cosmetics, and they have 3 new highlighters, and they are $10 each. They do not look like highlighters.
What?
Highlighters?
Eyeshadows.
Yeah, I'm very confused by it, but that's what they said, so that's what I'm saying. Makeup by Shea have their Butterfly Kisses Shea Shadow Palette. That's available now.
Cute color story.
We then have Metamorphosis BF. They have their Bonita eyeshadow palette, their highlighter palette, and it is available now for $18.99. A lot of the shades look like they swatch the same. Foolish Hustle Lashes have their Foolish Ways limited edition birthday palette. It's $35. We then have a Glow Up Academy and their Varsity palette for $48. Sea Color Cosmetics have their Matte Luminosity lip set in 4 different versions. Each set contains a lip liner, a matte liquid lipstick, and a clear shine coat. NYX then has their Bear With Me collection. It includes a luminous cheek serum, $10 each in 3 different shades. They have a skin serum brush for $10, a luminous tinted skin serum in 5 shades, and that is $17 each.
So expensive for sheer products, in my opinion.
We then have Beats by Deb Cosmetics. They have their pastel neon pigment stacks, and they're available now. We have Dear Dahlia Beauty, and they have their Blooming Edition Satin Glow Lip Stain in 6 shades for $31. We're all right now. We have the Dazzle Me Dead Cutie the Clown Blush Palette, and that is available now. We then have Gourmand Girl Cosmetics, and they have glitter foils in 7 different shades. We have Magical Makeup UK. They have these little quad bundles available for pre-order.
I want.
Friday. So
I want.
They're really cute.
They are. I like them.
And so many more brands need to do it where the pans are removable.
Yeah.
Like everyone should be doing that. So props to that. I love that.
I agree. Then have Mulak Cosmetics, and they have 4 cream lipsticks, and the photo is driving me nuts. Who puts their lipstick into their mouth like that?
But the lipsticks look so nice.
But I can't get
over it. Has my name on it.
Yeah. No, they are lovely, but I can't get over that photo. Because I'm just like, what can you do with those lipsticks afterwards? You'd have to eat them. So unsanitary. I do love the bottom red shade. I friggin' love that. I think it's beautiful.
It's such a 90s shade as well.
Love it.
Yeah.
We then have Beauty by Bibby, and they have their duochrome pigment flakes, and they're available
Really?
now. Ilamasca and their new Hydra setting spray, that's $26. Rose Glass Cosmetics have new pastel aqua liners. We then have Makeup Scientist Cosmetics, and they have baking soda setting powders. Not
What a weird
powders.
name for a setting powder. You expect baking soda to fizz or be like really cloudy. So it's like, I don't know if that's a good marketing.
No,
Yeah.
bit odd. And that's $20 each. We have
Yeah.
Yvette Beauty, and they have their Across the Universe eyeshadow palette that is available now. We have Madage Beauty. They are a UK-based indie brand, and they basically have some bronzers. They have some Eye Perfect glitter sealers. They have some liquid lipsticks. They have some liners and like pigments and some other bits and pieces. So there you go. Tammy Tanuka is releasing their satin stack, and it comes in 7 shades. We have Eyes of a Majesty, and they have their Birthday Beauty eyeshadow palette and their Nude Majesty eyeshadow palette, and they're apparently available for pre-order. Mented Cosmetics have their The Sun Kissed collection, and it's a highlighter palette, and that will be available from March 12th. We have Glisten Cosmetics, and they have their iridescent aqua liners. They are $11.84 each, or $52.93 for the bundle. We then have Otaku Beauty, and they have their new Love eyeshadow palette, and that is coming out next week. We have Be Bella Cosmetics, and they have their Luxe Lips collection. So it includes lip gloss and lipsticks, and they are $5.99 each.
What?
That nude
This
is
looks
beautiful.
sick.
Yeah. I love that red lipstick.
Oh,
I think it looks gorgeous.
I want.
You know, I want the nude.
Once
Always.
I need, I must
And
get.
$5.99. That's not bad.
Not bad, but it's USA. Why? Why? Why?
We lead difficult lives. So we're now on to the sneak peeks. So I mean, we're doing well. I am no longer showing black and white photos, and I am no longer showing the outside of palettes. It's my channel. If you don't like it, I apologize profusely.
And it's quite frankly pointless.
Yes. I don't want to waste my time, and I don't want to waste your time, because death comes to us all. So we have Dior coming out with their summer collection. There's some glosses, some nail varnishes, that general sort of thing. We have Clarity Cosmetics and their mauve wedding eyeshadow palette. It's going to
I
retail.
actually really love it.
It's going to retail. It's going to retail for $27. I think it's gorgeous.
It
This is
reminds me of something. Give me glow.
Yeah,
I know what it is.
But they're really good friends. Clarity Cosmetics and Give Me Glow are really good friends.
But
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Do you know what it reminded me of when Basquiat did the thing with Urban Decay and they had
Yes.
the nude palette?
Yes, I know the one.
I
I own
own
that.
that quite a lot.
I
as well.
have the colorful one of the Basquiat, but I don't have the neutral one.
I have both of them because I have problems.
Yeah.
But I really like this. And this is why I was saying I wish Beauty Bay had something like this rather than Smashbox.
Yeah.
That's so nice. I'd buy that.
Like, I don't hate neutrals, but I want
I
like
think that's
them
a
to
nicer
be
for neutrals.
Nice
grungy and
neutrals.
deep and like,
I think that just has a lot of something to it. I think that's a special looking
Yeah.
palette.
I love it.
Yeah. Then we have Baddest Takeover. They're coming out with some matte lip kits. We also have Pink Luxurious Cosmetics, and they're coming out with the Majestic eyeshadow palette. And I think some lip glosses. They're going to be coming out in April. Makeup Maniacs are coming out with some multi-chrome eyeshadows, and they are in Magic Mirror, Vinyl Ocean, and Green Sky. They look very pretty.
I like the name.
Green sky
That's a cool
looks
name.
nice.
Yeah. Galore Luxe Beauty are coming out with the new Luxe collection. So it seems to have like a brow pomade, some eyeshadows, and some liquid lips. So there you go. We talked about last week that there was some weird Betty Boop sort of thing coming out. And this is the sneak peek of the inside of the palette. And this is from Angel Eyes Boutique. And it's their City
Brown.
Pretty palette. Yeah.
brown with brown and brown.
Oh, don't forget the brown.
Dark brown.
Yvette Beauty then are apparently going to come out with a glitter quad, which kind of reminds me of when Nabla came out with their glitter quad. Oh, I'm very interested in this. This is Color Pro Cosmetics, and this is their 24A palette. I think this is very nice.
I want it.
Sorry.
I want it.
Yeah. I want it in my basket and I want it in my house. Tom Ford is releasing their Shade and Illuminate rather, Soft Radiance Concealer. It's coming out sometime in April, so you know it's going to be crazy expensive, but there you go. We have Aleph Beauty USA, and they're coming out with their Kina palette. We have Dolce & Gabbana, and they're going to come out with their Glowing Finish Cushion and Matte Powder, and that's going to come out in summer. We then have Ray's Beauty Vanity, and they have the Lunar palette, and those are some of the swatches. So there's a lot of pressed glitters there towards the end.
Not a bad colour story though.
Yeah. And Notice Beauty then are adding some new shades to their collection, and I did tag Tia in this because one of them is called Pavo. Alien Cosmetics then are coming out with some new colours, I think, of lipsticks. So there you go. We have Baby Faced Lashes, and this is their Rolling with the OGs 420 palette. Look. How many times do I have to say it? I don't want that. I don't want a marijuana themed palette. I don't, in the same way that I don't like palettes that are like alcohol themed. I just poor taste. Like, I'm just like, oh no.
It's just bad taste, isn't it? It's for it's like you're not gonna
it's promoting that kind of a culture.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
Like, I wouldn't have a like Solpadeine palette.
Yeah.
Like what anyways, whatever, it is what it is. We then have Wicked Sisters Cosmetics, and this is their Wanna Play eyeshadow palette. JD Glow is coming out with their I'm Glowing Shimmering Body Mist.
I want one.
I'd say that would be really interesting.
I don't body mist.
We're in countries where we don't really show our bodies.
The next.
Yeah. Makeup Geek is coming out with something, so I would imagine it's probably an eyeliner.
I hope it's pencils because they look kind of like HB-ish, like sharpenable.
I hope so. I love a good pencil.
These colours, I'd want all of them. They look so rich and wearable.
I hope they will have a bundle and it's not crazy expensive.
Yes.
Same. I like it. Well done, her. We then have XZX Cosmetics, and they have an always asked for 420 eyeshadow palette.
I'm just scrolling away. Like, it doesn't even deserve our attention. Like
why did they do this to me? We also have Larina Makeup Cosmetics, and they have a royal blue pigment, and that's the one that's on the left-hand side that is coming soon.
That looks nice.
Missa, do you see that blue? There you go. You're welcome. I've included it for you. And Magical Makeup are apparently coming out with a new duochrome pressed pigment in the shade Eden, and that's what
I love this.
Yeah, really pretty.
I think that's
this looks very good, and I love these kinds of tones, and the shade name really fits it as well.
It does. Yeah, you can see it, and I think that's really, really clever. But that's it in terms of the new makeup, the lightning round, the sneak peeks. Woohoo! We are now on to the enabler alert. We have done well. Give me reinforcement. So it seems Beauty Bay will give you an extra 10% off of your basket if you use the code BAGGIT10. So there you go. Glam Vice Cosmetics have 20% off site-wide with the code SAVE20. As we said already, Revolution have a 3 for 2 on everything at the moment. And Superdrug have a 3 for 2 on their Beauty Crop collection. So if you want to check that out, there you go. TGH Lashes have quite a big sale on their faux silk lashes at the moment. They're like every lash is apparently 50% off, and certain styles are over 60% off. So they even said we have exclusive 10% and 15% discounts when you spend a certain amount, so you can save even more.
That's pretty good.
Like, you know, if you're in need of a bundle of lashes, and I think Rebecca has tried these and I think she likes them. I could be wrong. Rebecca.
Yeah, I have one pair, at least one pair of them, and they're really nice.
Yeah, so there you go. And finally, Urban Decay have a code for, I think it's 20% off, or is it 30% off? Sorry, 30%
Ooh.
off with the code Fanatics30. So there you go, my friends. That's all of it. Thank you very much for watching. Obviously, Elena had to leave partway through because she stopped loving me. It was very upsetting, but I think...
You have to go shed.
Yeah, she had to shed her skin. But you know the general drill. Do please find these girls via the links down below. Follow them. Like I said, Daniela will be coming out with her own YouTube channel in the future. And when she does, I am making her come back on here so that we can really celebrate.
Yeah.
And
I
I
can't
can't
wait.
It's,
I can't
it's,
wait.
I think Tia and Teresa both here know that I haven't had the best time health-wise, and my luck just seems to be a little down here and there, but it's something I'm working on. It's something that will happen. It's a matter of when, not a matter of if. So
Yeah.
bear with me.
yeah, and when she does, of course, start, you know that I will share that here on this channel because she's fabulous and I think you could learn a lot from her. I know I have, so...
I love you so much.
Love you too.
Love you all.
And obviously do follow Tia. I'm putting Tia's Patreon link down below as I will also put down Elena's Patreon link. I mean, look at what she did to her face. Like, I mean, she's...
Yeah, give us a close-up, please, you
big.
queen. Show us the thing you put on your chin. I love that so much.
It's like a mood ring kind of thing.
I love it.
And then these are the eyes. I have a lot of gems on. I think you can just...
Gems. Yeah. I mean, this is amazing. I am all for it. So yeah, that's essentially it. Like I said, check out each of these girls. Do please like, comment, and subscribe to me as well. That's very important. Do please share because sharing is caring, unless of course it's an STD, in which case, you know, wrap it up. Don't be gross. But that's it. That's the end of the video, and we will see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.